Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition series where I go through every team's prospect list on MLB.com, and this is pre-draft. Next up is the Baltimore Orioles. I'll go through their prospect list and then talk about how many picks they have and do superlatives with the prospects, and then talk about the draft a little bit as well as go over their top 100 prospects or the prospects of theirs that are on the MLB's top 100 list. Okie dokie. So their top prospect is a young catcher by the name of Adley Rutschman. He is number 4 overall on the top 100 on MLB.com, which is stunning, considering he's the number 1 overall pick in the draft just last year, and it's amazing how far he's come. He was supposed to start this season in Filet. Like I said, he was the number 1 overall pick in the draft just last year, 22 years old, and this guy is going to be a star. Grayson Rodriguez is their number 2 prospect. He is 36th on the MLB top 100 list. Was going to start the year in Filet. He's a righty. First round pick in 2018. And the ZTA is 2022. And by the way, Adley Rutschman's ZTA is 2021, which is nuts. DL Hall, lefty, was going to start the year in Advanced A. First round pick in 2017. ETA 2021. And he is number 69 on MLB.com's top 100. Ryan Mountcastle is their number 4 prospect, and he is number 94 on MLB.com's overall list. First round pick in 2015, his ETA is 2020, and he would have started the year in AAA. Their number 5 prospect is Austin Hayes. He was going to start the year perhaps on the Orioles. I don't know if he would have been a starter for them or a bench piece. Third round pick in 2016, ETA 2020. He saw some time with the Orioles in 2017 and in 2019. And he hit .309 with the Orioles in 2019 in 21 games. And in 2017, hit .217 with the Orioles. Gunnar Henderson is their number 6 prospect. He was supposed to start the year in rookie ball. He's a shortstop. Second round pick of the Orioles from last year. ETA 2023. Number 7, Yasniel Diaz, outfielder, would have started the year in AA. 2015 international free agent signing by the Dodgers. He came over in the Manny Machado trade, and his ETA 2021. Their number 8 prospect is Michael Baumann, righty, would have started the year in AA. 2017 third round pick by the O's, ETA 2020. 9th, Dean Kramer, righty, would have started the year in AAA. 2016 14th round pick by the Dodgers. He also came over in the trade from the Dodgers that was in the Manny Machado trade. His ETA is 2020. 10, Zach Lowther, lefty, AA, 2017 competitive balance B round pick by the O's. ETA 2020, was supposed to start the year in AA. 11, Keegan Aiken, lefty, would have started the year in AAA. 2016 second round pick by the O's, ETA 2020. 12, Hunter Harvey, righty, would have started the year on the Orioles. 2013 first round pick, his ETA was 2020. He saw time in the big leagues last year in 7 games. 1-0 with a 1.42 ERA with 11 strikeouts. And he gave up only 3 hits, and one of them was a homer, 4 walks. Whip of 1.11 and a hitters hitting 136. So Hunter Harvey looks like a real weapon for Baltimore. But some people would say, like myself, that he was a late bloomer. 13, Adam Hall, middle infielder, would have started in Filet. 2017 second round pick by the O's, ETA 2022. Kyle Stowers, outfielder, would have started the year in Short A. Competitive balance B round pick in 2019, ETA 2022. Alex Wells is their 15th ranked prospect, the lefty, would have started the year in Double-A. 2015 international free agent signing by the Orioles, ETA 2021. 16, Ryan McKenna, outfielder, Triple-A. 2015 fourth round pick by the O's, ETA 2020. And I'm just seeing if he saw time with the O's, and he did not. 17, Drew Rom, a lefty, would have started the year in Filet. 2018 fourth round pick by the O's, ETA 2023. 18, Ryan Bannon, plays second and third base, Double-A. 2017 eighth round pick by the Dodgers, also a part of the deal that sent Manny Machado to the Dodgers, ETA 2020. And just checking, he did not see any playing time with the Orioles last year, because sometimes guys are September call-ups and they get a little taste of the big leagues, and they don't lose their prospect status. 19, Cody Sedlock, righty, was going to start the year in Double-A. 2016 first round pick by the Orioles, ETA 2021. 20, Brendan Hanafy, righty, would have started the year in Advanced A. 2016 fourth round pick by the Orioles, ETA 2021. 21, Kyle Bradish, a righty, was supposed to start the year in Advanced A. 2018 fourth round pick by the Angels. He came over to Baltimore in the trade that sent Dylan Bundy to Anaheim, and Bradish's ETA is 2022. 22, Zach Watson, outfielder, would have started the year in Filet. 2019 third round pick by the Orioles, ETA 2022. 23, Caden Griner, middle infielder, would have started the year in Advanced A. 2018 competitive balance A round pick, ETA 2021. 24th, Mason McCoy, middle infielder, currently in Double-A, 2017. Sixth round pick by the O's, ETA 2020. And no, he did not see any big league time last year, or even Triple-A time. Maybe they think maybe at probably 2021 is where you'll see him in the big somewhere. Blaine Knight, righty, would have started at Advanced A. He is their 25th ranked prospect. 2018 third round pick by the O's, ETA 2022. 26, Daryl Hernandez, shortstop, rookie league, or would have been starting in rookie league. 2019 fifth round pick by the O's, ETA 2024. 27, Dylan Tate, righty, would have started the year on the big league club. 2015 first round pick, fourth overall pick by the Texas Rangers. He got traded to the Yankees in the deal that sent Carlos Beltran to Texas, and then the Yankees flipped him to Baltimore in the deal that sent Zach Britton over to New York. His ETA is 2020, but he saw time in the big leagues last year. Not big. They're not too good at all. 0-2 with a 6.43 ERA in 16 games. Gave up 18 hits in 21 innings. 20 strikeouts. Hitting, the average against isn't bad at 231, but the whip's 1.29. Gave up 3 homers, 9 walks. So, a little inconsistent. 28, Bruce Zimmerman, lefty, would have started the year in Double-A. 2017 fifth round pick by the Braves. He came over to the Orioles in the deal that sent Kevin Gossman and Darren O'Day to Atlanta in 2018, which was a 7-player trade, which was crazy. So, it was 4 going to Baltimore, and then Gossman and O'Day and another piece went to Atlanta, and Zimmerman's ETA 2020. 29, Gray Fenter, righty, would have started the year in Advanced A. 2015 7th round pick by the O's, ETA 2021. And last but not least, number 30, Luis Ortiz, a lefty, rookie league, would have been where he started. 2019 international free agent signing by the Orioles, ETA 2024. Okay, How many picks in the draft do the Orioles have? They have 6, including a competitive balance round A selection. Untouchable, Adley Rutschman, no doubt about it. This guy's the catcher of the future. He's going to be an all-star catcher for sure. As I mentioned at the top of the show, this guy's going to be special, and he could very well emerge as the face of the franchise for the Orioles going forward. Most likely to be traded. This is a tough call. I'm going to say Austin Hayes. He's somebody that the Orioles were very high on, and then he's somebody that really his arrow was trending down the last couple of years, but really showed a lot of promise in the big leagues in September last year. But I don't know if the Orioles still are in love with this guy, but we'll see. I could be completely wrong here. On the rise, lefty DL Hall. I talked about him before. Grayson Rodriguez is the best pitching prospect in the Orioles system, and rightfully so. But DL Hall is somebody that has been improving, and I think he's trending in the right direction. Most overrated, I gotta say, outfielder Yasniel Diaz, who is the key piece in the Manny Machado deal, was perceived to be a super duper star, but he really hasn't lived up to expectations, and then he isn't even in the top 100 overall prospects, and he's number 7 on the Orioles list, and what does that tell you? Most underrated prospect has to be lefty Zach Lawther. I talked about him earlier. He's the number 10 prospect in the Orioles system. Had a good year with Double-A Bowie last year, 2.55 ERA. In 26 starts, he went 13-7, 148 innings, 154 strikeouts, hitters hit 197 against him, 102 hits, 8 homers given up, 63 walks, a whip of 1.11. I just think this guy could be a back end of the rotation guy for the Orioles down the road, so don't sleep on him. Could have an 2020 impact. Assuming we have a season, obviously. I'm going to go with Ryan Mountcastle, first base prospect. He's their 4th rated prospect, who I alluded to earlier. They haven't really had a young, exciting prospect, position player-wise, to get this excited about since Manny Machado. Obviously, Mountcastle won't have the expectations that Machado did, but he's somebody that I think will get that fan base really excited. First round pick should be who? I'm going to say Austin Martin, who many people have mocked to them. Well, quite frankly, he's the 2nd best player in the draft, and the Orioles have the 2nd pick, so why not go with Austin Martin? I get the argument for Ossalacey, and they could use a 3rd blue chip arm in their system, but I think they need some more position player help as well. They'll join in with Adley Rutschman and Ryan Mountcastle as well. So I'd go with Austin Martin for their first round pick. And a player to target in a later round, I would say lefty Jared Huster. This is somebody that showed a lot of promise in college. He's someone that I think is a sleeper as we head closer to the draft. He is number 77 on MLB.com's draft big board. He came out of Wake Forest. He's never been drafted, so he will get his moment, hopefully, on Wednesday night, and hopefully he'll hear his name called. If not, somebody will pick him up as a undrafted free agent. You're going to see a lot of undrafted free agents this year, but quite frankly, Huster should not be an undrafted free agent. He should go in the second or third round, in my opinion, and he'd be a great later round get for the Baltimore Orioles. Next up, the Boston Red Sox.